get up ahead of you, Darren. And as lights come fast, everyone should be up ahead of themselves and put their hands together, because that was one hell of a match.
Yeah, it was, and he can see you across. Give him away. He's looking at you. Let him know as he comes by you.
A bit of a sensory overload, Rob. We got F-22. We got the Red Arrows over there. And we got Paul Bennett down that little baby Wilson straight for all the good over there.
Well, the Red Arrows a bit of a party, and we will have that back in here in 50 minutes. And we'll get ready to launch them. Always waiting down there for the rest of the world. Hanging out here. This trip is out here as well with us. Rusty, I was just looking at my phone earlier today and I saw a picture of you and I last year on this very stage. It was really a lot of fun to share the stage with you. So as we get ready to launch Paul here again, it's really, like I said, it's an honor to have Paul Bennett Airshows here. It's an honor to have you on the stage with us. And we are looking forward
to give back in aviation and inspire the next generation. So many of you I know have those stories of growing up here at Oshkosh, growing with family and friends, and I'm so excited to share this with all of you.
Request everyone to walk.
Well, Brittany, in addition to that show tonight, we've got a little bit of a basketball.
All line up with white runway 1. Line up with white line.
Yes. Also,
runway 18, let's take off the airspace.
As a squadron, we aim to inspire people of all ages and backgrounds to engage in science, technology, and innovation, but most importantly, fulfilling their own potential. The show you're about to see is the culmination of 7 months of rigorous work, dedication and training, ground and in the air. We do this to achieve and maintain the high standards we set for ourselves, living to our squadron motto, every class, meaning excellence. Arriving at over 400 miles an hour in a demonstration of speed, precision and teamwork, the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the RAF As the team ease up and come round to the right, then left by wing commander John Bond, known as Bobby or Hobbs. Bobby is in his 8th season flying display aerobatic Arrows, making him one of the most experienced display pilots we've had. Sitting just 8 feet away on his right-hand side is Flight Lieutenant Rob Thomas. Rob's in his second year with the team and is a former Eurofighter Typhoon pilot and is operated overseas in Saudi Arabia flying the Hawk T-164. As the jets sweep in from the right-hand side and the smoke comes on shortly, the aim of the first night of the show is for all 7 aircraft to operate as one. The team do this by listening to the commands from the team leader. Off the left-hand side of the boss is Flight Lieutenant Andy McEwen. Andy's one of 2 members of the team who've operated on exchange with the United States military. He spent 3 years flying the AVIATION with the United States Marine Corps before returning to the UK to fly the F-35. The wings have swept back now into a shape that we like to think reminisces us of Concorde. So any of the maneuvers you see today are all being flown manually by the pilots, and any of those changes in aerodynamics and G-forces are being managed through the control column. As Red 7 slides back into our longest shape, he's approximately 180 feet behind the team leader. Wherever they are in formation, they're all taking their visual cues from the boss. Coming in from the front now with a splash of colour, this is Blackbird. The team are flying our roll demonstration today with the cloud base and the as we see them. Keep watching the aircraft now as the shape morphs forward towards our widest shape this year. Up nearly 300 feet across, where 6 and 7 are right on the outside. They're setting up the most technically challenging parts of the first half of the show, and anyone who's in formation will know how challenging this is. The manoeuvres and the inputs required are 6 months of winter training.
Red top.
The iconic smoke system is generated in the hot exhaust gases of the Hawk. These smoke systems and the amount of time we have to be carefully coordinated and choreographed to make sure they last the entire display. Each colour is selectable in cockpit by the pilots via a button on the control column. Not only are they flying the aircraft close to their limits, they're also operating each of those switch selections at the correct time. The reduction of the team down to 7 aircraft is vital for us to sustain and grow the display at the end of service for the Hawk. This has allowed us to bring some manoeuvres back from the history books. Setting up now, the aircraft are going to fly coordinated rolls from the inside to the outside of formation in the 7-ship rollback. To fly these aircraft close to their aerodynamic limits to roll tightly around the formation, also making those colour changes at the same time. They're repositioning out to the right hand side of the start for my favourite manoeuvre of the first half. Out to the right hand side now, you'll catch a glimpse of them above the trees. You'll see Reds 4 and 5 dropped off the back of the formation. Red 4 is squadron Chris McCann. He's a former Tornado GR4 pilot and also operates the Hawk in the aggressor role, helping to train frontline crews. Behind him is Red 5, Flight Lieutenant Justin Wales. Operating it on the front line as an instructor and also in the test and evaluation role. Ladies and gentlemen, give your time to the smoke comes on.
Hey, down under!
The abort call from Dusty lets the team leader know that the aircraft are rolling around behind. Those rolls, catching a glimpse of each other on opposite sides of the smoke, taking deep trust and coordination. While we're watching the show today, Royal Air Force assets and personnel currently deployed across the globe on a number of exercises and active operations. We routinely deploy as part of NATO, protecting sovereign airspace from the Arctic all the way down through Eastern Europe. Whether supporting humanitarian response, maritime patrol, or working deep within hostile territory, the RAF has a unique ability within the UK MOD to rapidly deliver precision effects across the globe. As the team set up to begin the second half of the show, we aim to demonstrate this flexibility and agility as the team breaks down into smaller sections with more dynamic maneuvering and coordination. Reds 1, 2 and 3 are out to the left-hand side. Reds 4, 5, 6 and 7 are out to the right. Red 6 is leading the portion to the right. That's Lieutenant George Hobday. He's in his first year as the synchro leader for the opposing solo lead. He's a former Eurofighter Typhoon pilot and has also helped to train fast jet pilots. As the elements merge back towards each other to cross at show, this will be the first ultimate part of the display. This is all done with visual judgment and match flying. He's setting up to fly tight barrel rolls around the smoke. Not only will he be operating the aircraft close to its he'll also be changing the colour as Look out to the front, get your cameras ready. You're looking for the four nose lights of Reds 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's going to set up for the spectacular. Molly is the self-professed aircraft man of the team and is absolutely delighted to be flying on Oshkosh. The aircraft up on the perch now with the smoke on are looking to position for geographical cross points on the ground to set up to merge back at show centre, descending to 100 feet and closing at over 700 miles an hour.
Oh, I'm okay. He said he'd be nice.
Airshow.
Thank you very much.
Go! Go!
Red 3 is sandwiched in between Red 1 and 5, taking each amount of trust and team. There's no rest stop for the pilot, so move forward into a line of rest formation we call tango. The pilots are looking down their shoulder line to maintain a straight line and in reference between them and the boss. As the four jets depart to our left-hand side, once again Red Arrows' iconic moment. Service in the military is demanding but incredibly rewarding, and none of us can feel family, friends and loved ones. The heart of us to recognise their dedication and to thank them for their continued support. Completes the sphere. We'd also like to dedicate to everybody here at Oshkosh. We've had the most fantastic welcome wherever we've been in the United States. Red 6 and 7 are tipping in once again for the first. The aircraft features to set up to fly carousel.
Starting done. Yeah.
Continue for the final pass. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Sequel. Four and 5, set up to fly chainsaw. Privileged to celebrating the 4th of July and the incredible relationship that we've maintained to the United States and the United Kingdom. Bringing 11 nearly 40-year-old aircraft across the Atlantic is no mean feat, and we couldn't have done it alone. To bring the aircraft from the United Kingdom, Northern Scotland, Iceland, Greenland, and then 2 stops in Canada just to make it to the US. We're also supported by 2 A400M transport aircraft, a P-8 Poseidon, as well as a Vulcan 900 for overboard.
We have 2 more coming from the other side.
Red 5 now leading Red 4 down the line from the right to set up for chainsaw.
Yeah, they're going to call them.
Our training program begins in September each year. Potentially to train up to yourself the opportunity to design some new manoeuvres. Out to the right hand side, you'll see the nose lights of Red 6 and 7. Through the winter periods to set up to fly chainsaw. My apologies, you just see chainsaw, they're setting up to fly sideways. Let's see him all around the outside. Stop his rate roll. Look out to your left-hand side. Red 6 and 7 repositioning. They're accelerating up towards 460 miles an hour to pick up the display light. Out to the right, you'll see the 5 aircraft approaching with the nose lights.
You seem to like this head-on.
The smoke comes on out to the right. The aircraft will drop into an inverted V formation. Red 6 and 7 will run through to intercept the V, flying the goose. Throws 1 to 5 to pass the left, Red 6 and 7 steer across in front of us to rejoin for what is the final part, aerobatic portion of the display. With the weather being fortunate and opening up, they're going to finish the show with a full manoeuvre. As they rejoin, it's important to remember that the 7 aircraft and pilots you've seen today are just the tip of the iceberg that's required to deliver this show. Bolstering the 7 display pilots, we have Reds 8 and 9, Lieutenant Matt Brighty and Christopher Dean. They're not flying in the display today, but are fighting for our 9-ship flight past as seen on the 4th of July up the River Hudson and facilitating our other flying activity. They will be joining the aerobatic display for 2027. We couldn't fly without the hard work and professionalism of our ground support element, known as the Blues. With roles ranging from engineering, survival equipment and operations support to armourers, administrators and photographers, they're critical for every display we fly. And no aircraft in the Royal Air Force could get airborne without a similarly dedicated team of people. Please do come down and see any of the team at the stand just by the Boeing Plaza, and if you do see any of us wandering around, please do come up and say hello. As the aircraft roll in front, we're setting up to fly Cascade. This was last seen in 1997, and we've worked hard to bring this distinctive addition to the display, and we hope you agree it provides an awesome spectacle to finish the show. Keep watching as the aircraft moves in front of us for departure over our heads. Make some noise for the 2026 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrows. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We really hope you enjoyed the show. On behalf of myself, the Red Arrows and the Royal Air Force, thank you very much for all of your support and all the affection we've felt from the whole time we've been in the US. We're not actually done just yet. The team is setting up on the right hand side for a bit of a surprise.
Frank and John.
Guys.